Dude, I lost my shit when I saw this one.
Are you right?
One of the funniest things I've seen. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, bro. Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings the Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode will bring back Imposter Game, and we're doing a new segment, Recast Patrol. But before that, to wrap the week, we've got me and Miguel, we have Ro.
G'day, g'day.
And we have Seni.
Yo, wowie boys. Today is Wednesday, which means the Strawberry Kush dropped 2 days ago. So if you're listening to us right now and you're in Sydney or Melbourne, pause the podcast right now, immediately, and get yourself to Sneaker Laundry and get yourself a Strawberry Kush if you haven't already. And Manu, I can see you're holding something in your hands. What are you holding?
First, obviously we're recording this before, so we don't know how many sales have come out. If there is still a chance to get yourselves a scratch and win, where we are giving out major prizes, Turo voucher, year's worth of matcha, etc., give it a go. I'm going to scratch one right now.
What are you going to win?
It says no prize. That means there are prizes still out for grabs. If I'm getting a no prize, make sure you get yourselves there. You might win a big prize.
And even if the prizes have run out, still go buy the drink. It's a delightful drink. It's nice and hot here in Australia, so what better reason?
Treat yourself. Oh, should we reveal the fact that this scratchies almost did not come to be?
It's a great yarn, Ro. I mean, if you're ready to tell it, if you're still emotionally stable now.
You're at the epicenter of the story, Ro.
It's a great yarn, I must say.
All right, well, don't hype it up, but we'll tell it. All right, so as aforementioned, right, there are scratchies that you can win when you purchase, or that you get when you purchase a drink. You scratch them, you win some prizes. Mate, fantastic. Maybe about a month ago, we commissioned a man by the name of Jason. We said, Jason.
Might have to get bleeped.
Last name.
That definitely has to get bleeped.
I'm going to dox this bloke, for fuck's sake.
No, Jason can stay. We need the name Jason.
It's actually very important to the story.
Yeah. Is it? It is. All right. So Jason, we commissioned a man by the name of Jason. His business, we will not say. Bleep that. Bleep that now. So Jason. Stop.
All right, we'll stop. Sorry, Kush.
So we commissioned Jason. We said, Jason, we need to print 3,000 scratch cards. Migs actually was the architect.
Hey, don't pawn this off to me. Actually, it was me.
So Migs has asked Jason, like, hey man, we got to print 3,000. We got Sydney and Melbourne. So we're going to send 2,000 of these cards to Sydney and 1,000 to Melbourne, right? Now, that was maybe a month ago. However, we were still waiting on what exactly to print on the scratch cards.
So we just wanted a quote.
We just wanted a quote. So we got a quote, right, from like multiple businesses. Jason has given us a fantastic rate. Fantastic. Like 75% cheaper than the rest of the market out there.
And also 75% quicker than the rest of the market.
So we thought, wowie, we found,
Let me see if I can read you the email he sent to us.
We're like, mate, diamond in the rough. You know, you don't find these deals too often. Absolutely. Instead of paying, thousands of dollars, literally
like
thousands of dollars, like an idiot.
Yeah.
Mate, we'll pay pennies on the dollar and we'll get it from Big
Jason. Exactly.
All right. I got the email up. He said, hello, 3,000 scratch cards. He says the price, delivery $30. We need 3 days to ship and print. 3 days.
Yeah.
We were getting quoted 10 business days. And we were throwing questions. He's like, no worries. Have as many as you like. No extra cost. All this and that.
Mate, phenomenal customer service. He was honestly so receptive. Fantastic. Well,
because, most places are like you get 3 or 4 outcomes, like different outcomes of scratch cards. He said, mate, have as many as you like.
Unlimited outcomes.
No extra cost.
So we're like, wow, this is the guy that
what
we're
a good deal.
So we basically say, mate, Jason, we're going to go with you. We'll give us like a week or two because we're going to finalize all the prizes. So in the meantime, I'm calling up, KX Pilates. I'm talking to Turo. I'm saying, like, guys, what can you do for me?
Talking to Tim Cook at Apple.
Tim Cook at Apple, Scott Farquhar or whatever his name is at Atlassian. I was trying to get some Jira products for you guys.
Extra Jira tickets for the boys.
And then once we finalized that, we went back to Jason. We said, hey, these are all the prizes that we want. Can you print all of the outcomes? And Migs has given him a very clear and concise list of where to send which scratch cards. For instance, right, if you're in Melbourne and you want to go to Lupo Bianco, which is in Strathfield, make it make sense. So we're like, all right, we'll split the ones that are in Melbourne, mate, that gets sent out. Ones comes to Sydney, all good. Migs has given him very clear instructions. Now we're just waiting on the printing, right? So I think Migs, you started the follow-ups, right? So maybe on Monday.
What day are we? So this is Monday. So this is 1 week out from the launch day.
T-7, we thought, let's just get a quick check-in with Jace.
And to go back, he said 3 days. So we've got plenty of time.
Mate, we got time out the wazoo, all right? We got nothing but time.
I'll give you a timeline, boys, of my role in this. All right. So on the 5th of September, we re-engaged Jason, said, hey, we're keen to do this. We've worked out some logistics. Can you sort us out? But this is still early on, so I'm not stressed. 10th of September, 5 days later, I hit him with we're keen to get this moving. Can I get any updates? 11th of September, I hit him with hey, just tried to call you. Can you please reply? And then he hits me with we'll call you back in 30 minutes. So fair play to Jason. He did call me back. I pinged a million questions his way, and he said again, no worries, mate. We can do it all. Then on the 11th, I hit him with a detailed request. On the 12th, I gave him some updated details, to which he replied, no worries.
Mate, wow. This guy is at your beck and call at this point.
Exactly.
So 12th of September, event is on the, 22nd of September?
So key to note that on the 12th was the Friday. And on the Thursday when I called him, he said, look, as long as you send the designs by Friday, I'll print them on the weekend, send them by Monday, you'll have them by the end of the week. I'm like, fantastic.
Fantastic.
This sounds like a great deal. Let me send the designs ASAP. So I sent them on the Friday. On the Monday, I hit him with hey, mate, hope you had a great weekend. I was still on good terms with the man. Any update on what's going on? And then he said, on the Tuesday. So Monday, I was already panicked because I sent him an email early in the morning. Bro didn't reply to me. Hit me with hi, all on track. Took me a while to get them set up, but printing now and being express posted tomorrow.
Oh,
so
express posted. What a man.
So what? That's express posted by Wednesday. I believe that'll come to me in Sydney.
Actually 2 days ahead of schedule right now.
So I think it'll come. And I hit him with thanks for that. He sent me the payment details. And then I sent him 3 emails. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, all of the same kind. Hey, mate, can I get an update on what's going on? And I think this is where you started to step in, Ro.
Then no updates from Jason, right? Then the panic is starting to set a little bit because at this point I still believe what's coming out of his mouth, right? Then I'm like decided to give him a call and he's not picking up.
This is Thursday.
This is on Thursday.
T-3.
And by the way, right, the reason why I was panicked is because Ozpost does not deliver on Saturdays or Sundays. So we have...
they don't deliver on the best of times, to be honest.
Yeah. But they don't deliver at all on the weekend. So we have... The things needs to be given to us. We need to get it by Friday, right? And that's literally 1 day. So the scratchies need to be posted that day. So I call him on Thursday, no reply. Then finally he does reply. He's like, oh, sweet. Mate, here's the... I put it into the express post last night, the post box last night. You'll get tracking by 9 p.m. Thursday night. So I'm thinking, okay, right. He hasn't given me any tracking numbers. He's just given me his word. So
Trust me, bro.
I'm like, oh, no dramas, whatever. Then Thursday night, 9 p.m. comes around. I'm like texting him like, hey, what's the go here? No reply there.
Had you tried calling him during the day?
I called him 10 times that day, right?
At what time?
At like, I would say 6 to 7 p.m. Reasonable hours, because I was thinking, hey, what's the go?
And did he pick up any of those calls?
No picking up at that time, but that's outside of business hours. I understand that I'm calling outside of his time. So anyways, Friday comes around and now it is panic stations.
I'll throw in another red flag. We requested photos of the product. What has been printed? Can we see it? He said, I'll send the photos through. Never sent them through. So by Friday morning, we have not seen a lick of any product.
So we haven't seen a lick of a product. We haven't got a confirmation of it being sent.
No
right
tracking.
now, it was just we were living off vibes and hopes.
Vibes and hopes. So Friday morning, I'm panicking. So I've called him 30 times.
At what time, Ro?
At 8:30 a.m.
And I want the listener to know that Ro often exaggerates his stories, but he genuinely...
Hang on.
What part of what I said was a lie?
I don't exaggerate the stories.
But you genuinely did call him. And he showed us his call log. You actually did call him. I think 30 is being generous. I think you called him more than that.
8:33, 8:34, mate. The call logs went on. Because at this point, I'm sitting here like, if we I don't care if he hasn't done it. I just need an answer one way or another.
Can you read this?
So I think Ro was still not super panicked by this point. So he was still on Thursday. So I think he was still sending texts. So I don't think you were bombarding with phone calls yet, but you were sending texts, and then you showed us the text you sent him. I'll read all. Ro sent 5 texts in a row. The
It's
first
just a wall of blue.
Yeah, the first 4 are on, I believe, the Thursday. Hi, Jason. Do you mind giving me a call back when you can? No reply. Hi, Jason. Following up on this, it's regarding a scratchy order we placed. Please give me a call. Next text. No reply. Hi, mate. We did an update ASAP. It's fine if you haven't printed the cards. We just need to know ASAP so we can make other arrangements.
Pretty reasonable.
Didn't reply again. Can you- Dude, I lost my shit when I saw this one.
You're right.
One of the funniest things I've seen. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, bro.
Read it out.
I can't breathe. So he says, can you please do the right thing and just let us know honestly what the status is? So you're on your hands and knees. Just do the right thing, Jason, please.
I'm begging him.
And then the next morning, halfway through, I believe, your 30 calls in the morning, you say, hi, mate. So you go back to the hi, mate. The last one had no hi or whatever. Hi, mate. Ozpost says they still haven't received the package. Can you call me back? He finally replies, I believe after like 15 calls later, I'm doing school drop off. I'll be at my computer in 30 minutes. So just picture this, right? Mr. Jason, you know, he's in the morning dropping his kids off to school. Maybe he's got CarPlay or Bluetooth on his phone, and non-stop he's seeing Rohit's calling, Rohit's calling, Rohit's calling.
You're mental if you think he even saved your number.
Yeah, he could have
His
avoided
kids
all,
are asking, why does this guy keep calling you?
he could have avoided all this by just picking up. But anyways, in between the 30 calls,
Can
right?
you please just do the right
Do
thing?
the right.
Bro's ask at this point, what
He's
felt like
appealing
a
to his
scam.
morals.
What felt like a scammer at this point. You've asked to do the right thing.
I thought, I don't know. I just thought I could guilt him a little bit. But
Yeah, if you're scamming us, just let us know.
just let us know. I'm happy to be scammed.
Like, well done, you got us.
You got us. Fantastic. At this point, I wasn't even going to ask for my money back. I was like, you know what? Fair play. We just got to figure out plan B.
Yeah, I don't think we mentioned we paid by this point.
Yeah, so we already
were
paid.
down our dollars.
So anyway, so in between calling him, I've called Ozpost, right? And Ozpost has given me like some bits of information, and then I finally found the tracking number eventually.
Right.
So I put the tracking number into Ozpost, and basically what's happened is that he has printed out a label, but he has not put the package in the express post box. So that's why, hence the some might say harassment of that man.
So we've got that number. We're at Friday morning. We're not getting updates on the tracking code that Ro's got. So Ro texts again. Hi, Jason. Any updates? Was it in the PO box? Now you're investigating the man.
Yeah, because he said, because I called him, that's right. He picked up finally after he dropped his kids from school. He's called me and he said, hey, look, sorry, man. Like, I actually bought some medium-sized boxes. I should have bought the large boxes. Sometimes what happens is Ozpost sees that. They think, oh, okay, the boxes are too large. Or the boxes are not the right size. So they put them back into my PO box. It's happened a million times before, right? And so I'm sitting here like, all right, well, I don't really know the postal system.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've got no idea. This is not part of my world. So then I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't think this is true, but what I'm going to do is going to call Australia Post again and be like, hey, does this happen? The guy on Australia Post, he's like, no, of course it doesn't happen. I'm like, all right, well, here we go. Another lie from this man.
Yeah.
Another lie.
Yeah, so the rest of the text is Ro says, was it in the PO box? Obviously a lie. He says, otherwise I'm willing to fly to you to pick them up. Can you call back? I need to explore all the options. Give me a ring ASAP, please. So I think you got on the phone here and then you sorted out the second option of how to get them.
We should have probably said before as well that this guy's based in Gold Coast.
But
Yeah.
I was getting so desperate at this point. I was looking up flights to Brizzy on Skyscanner. I was like, oh, the Gold Coast on Skyscanner.
And I was so desperate that I said, go for it,
I
man.
was like, go for it, man. Because at this point, like, we have literally,
T minus 3 days.
3 days, but 2 of the days are the weekend. So the things need to come tonight, right? And so I'll just pick them up myself. But at this point, you don't even know if he's printed them or not. So I called him on the phone and I was like, dude, what's the deal here? And he's finally picked up again. And he's like, oh, you know what? I said, we can't do Australia Post. It's not going to come in time. He's like, don't worry about this. There's another option. It's called Qantas Freight. I'm like, I've never heard of this. Tell me about it. He's like, look, I'll go to the airport. I'll drop it off and it'll be at your place, 6 o'clock tonight.
Fighting words.
I was like,
we're back.
I was like, we're back. And I'm sitting here like, all right, even after all this, I'm like, all right, we're on.
I still believe.
Because the exact words were, you don't need another option. You'll have these by 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Please trust me. I don't have time for 1,000 phone calls. Trust him, he reckons. And then he says, I'll send Qantas tracking in 30 minutes.
So 30 minutes passes. No.
What do you guys think? Do you think we got the fucking tracking update?
No tracking update. He's done the thing again where he's printed out the labels, but he hasn't dropped it off the airport. Right. And he's like, and then so I call him again. I'm like, hey, have you dropped it off the airport? He texts me. He's like, I can't call you back. Let me text you. He says, I'm leaving now. I'll drop it off the airport soon. And once again, I'm like, all right, we're good. And at this point, he sent us a photo of a box with 3 or 4 scratchies on either side.
And this is the first time we've seen the product.
So he sent us a box.
At Friday, 4 p.m.
yeah. And we're thinking.
It's like a hostage situation.
At this point, I'm thinking, all right, we're on. So So I'm thinking we're absolutely on here. Thank God.
Because at this point, I didn't even think there was a printer.
Yeah.
I just thought we've sent money to someone and they're just taking us for a ride now.
So then he's basically sent us a box. He sent us like the AWB, which is the airway bill. So you can kind of track it.
As everyone knows, airway bill.
Airway bill, classic, Qantas Freight. And then eventually he says, he texts me, he says, no dramas. I'm just leaving now. I'll be at the airport. I'll drop it off.
And I got to say, spirits were high at this point. I think optimism was probably at the peak. We'd seen the product. He was replying and he was saying he was en route to the airport. 6 p.m. It'll be at Manny's house.
To be fair, he said at 3 p.m. So we thought plenty of time. He said just about to leave and drop them off.
So
do we know how far away he was from the airport?
So then no. So before that, I at maybe 5 o'clock, I called Qantas Freight. I'm like, hey, has the thing come in? He's like, no, it hasn't come in. And I was like, all right, for it to come tonight, what's the latest time he can drop it off? He's like, I call it 4 o'clock. He says it's 5 o'clock latest time. He needs to drop it by 5 o'clock.
Because it's like just a normal human plane, right? You got to check in.
Yeah.
So there's a cutoff.
So 5 p.m., it needs to be there for a 6 o'clock flight.
To be fair, there was a point where we didn't know it was coming on freight. So we thought this guy had bought a ticket for the boxes. Like you'd be sitting in row 5A and next to you in the middle seat would just be the boxes. Yeah. Or we thought he would check it into a normal plane. You'd have to stand at the baggage carousel when he
pick it up. So 4 o'clock, he's got an hour to get there. Migs then does a little Google
No,
Maps
because I think he said you called him again and he said, look, mate, I'm running tight on time. What did he say? He's just running tight on time.
He said, I'm cutting it fine.
Yeah, so this was at like 4:20.
Traffic's bad on Fridays. He's what he
right. So I'm like, all right, let me look, because I want to know. I want to know if this is actually possible. Because if he's cutting it fine, he could still potentially make it. So I'm like, let me have a look of how far his business is from the airport. It's 10 minutes away. It's a 10-minute drive away. So what's going on? At 2, he said he was about to leave. It's 4:20. He hasn't left yet, but he could still leave and make it comfortably.
At this point, we then decided...
I think I'm running out of red flags in this story. Like, listeners, if you were listening to this, like, at what point would you just say, this is a scam? What did you do, Ro?
At this point, I accepted the fate.
Yep.
And I said, mate, these things don't exist, then I'll come in.
You cut your losses.
I cut my losses. I'm like, what's up with, what do we do for plan B? So then I was like, Migs, what we need to do, Officeworks does same day printing. We'll print business cards. Then we'll buy scratch off.
We'll buy 3,000 stickers and just put them on ourselves.
And manually place them on the cards. We thought this has to be done. Monday's the cutoff. So like, all right, we'll sort that out.
So Manny worked late into the night, Friday night.
Yeah.
I can't stress. It was actually late into the night, bro.
It was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
I started at 11.
Yeah.
I was texting Ro on the side. First of all, I said, can you do it? He said, no, you do it. And then, my God, I went into that Officeworks freaking thing. First of all, the sizing was wrong of our business cards. And then our file got corrupted. And then things were the wrong size. And then I had to redo it like 5 fucking times. I finally got all the designs in because again, we have like 14 different outcomes. I have to put 14 different designs in and 14 different orders. It's not just one file
You can't do
upload.
one order.
It's not just one upload and my God, it's done. I have to manually put in the amount and all this and all that. I get to the end of that slog. I put in my card details. It says credit card is unavailable at the moment. I'm like, my God, what next? So thank God we have a PayPal and thank God other cards worked. But that all worked out. By 1 a.m., I had ordered all these business cards.
And now we're chilling. All right. It doesn't even matter that the things doesn't arrive. We've got plan B. Fantastic. I wake up in the morning.
Saturday morning,
I wake up. I'm like, wow, a bit groggy from the night before. Quite stressed. I wake up, just shout to the boys, mate, Sen, Migs, you guys pick up the business cards. We're going to be good to go. All right. Stickers will come soon. We're sticking them on. I then do a little courtesy thing. What's happening with the flight? Just out of interest.
I didn't ask you this. Yeah, why did you check it? What convinced you?
I don't know. I just thought, I may as well, because I checked the Australia Post
Okay.
just to see if anything was there, and I was like, may as well check the freight.
You really are a man of faith.
And then by some miracle, I see a package is in transit
On freight.
on
Qantas
freight.
So all we were seeing the day before was a label has been ordered. Essentially, package was not dropped off. We never got confirmation. Package was dropped off. Yet row checks in transit. Not only is it dropped off, it's on its way, boys.
En route.
Now you would think
It's in the skies.
you would think if Jason had dropped it off, maybe a courtesy text saying, "Hey boys, man, I know it's been stressful. Like,
because the last
package on the way."
But, yeah, well, so Friday night, I think you tried to give him a call, Ro. What happened?
Well, I got blocked.
Manny, you tried to give him a call.
Oh, it didn't go through, mate.
I tried to give him a call, straight to voicemail. So this guy has just vanished off the face of the earth.
5 p.m. he turned his phone off or blocked all three of us.
He blocked all three of us. Anyways, Saturday morning, the thing's in transit. We're starting to believe again. Manu goes to North Ryde Office Works.
Oh my God, I forgot all about this part. So they finished the printing. I go to North Ryde Office Works, one of the only places that does same day printing. I walk in, say, hey mate, here's my barcode. Can I have my order, please? Give me a big box of 2,000 fucking cards. And I say, thank you, mate. I'm going to be on my way. As I'm about to leave, he hits me with do you want to check that they're all good? I'm like, you know what? Just for you, mate. I'll give him a check. I look at them. They're all wrong.
So now plan B out the window.
Plan B's fucked as well.
We're back to trusting Jason.
One side, the color was all wrong. The other side, the logo was all wrong.
So you got Ro out here praying that plan A still comes, and Manu's fucking trying to go to plan C now.
So that was a whole debacle in and of itself, man.
Anyways, the business cards are cooked. So now we're praying on this, right? By some miracle, Jason's actually delivered what he promised. I don't know how.
Not Jason. Qantas Freight.
Qantas Freight.
Jason dropped it off and left the face of the earth, it seems.
So I went to pick it up from Qantas Freight. I look inside and the scratchies are here.
That's insane.
Right.
And we can't stress Qantas Freight. You have to go straight to the airport. There's no, after it reaches Sydney Airport, there's nothing else. It's not like a package where it'll end up at a post office or your house or whatever, straight to Sydney Airport.
It's a baffling story because I have to say, like, the products are good, but the service from Jason was reprehensible. Like,
it's honestly it's the worst business I've dealt with. Like, no communications, left in the dark, phone calls ignored, emails ignored.
One of the main things was like the fact that he said, yeah, he'll Qantas Freight it and then he'll get one of those rideshare services where they'll pick up the parcel for you and drop it off to whatever location. He's like, I'll organize that for you as well. But bro didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
So if Ro didn't have faith and didn't even check it this morning, mate, our package would be sitting in Sydney Airport and we would be none the wiser.
Probably got the bomb squad looking at it. Also, I just want to go back and say that, Manu, you fixed plan B. So we've got plan B and now we've got plan A.
now we've got two plans.
We have too many plans, boys.
We went from having no cards this morning to having 6,000 cards just sitting here.
So
if you haven't been to Sneaker Laundry yet and you've heard this story, please, all we want you to do is try the drink. It's a fantastic drink and we've moved heaven and earth.
We actually have moved heaven and earth. I cannot stress this enough how close this was to not happening on the day.
Bro, if you could meet Jason, what would you say to him?
The thing is, like, what is so baffling is that he just lied and lied and lied, and then every now and then he just give you a little bit of hope. And so I was on an emotional roller coaster. Like I cannot stress how stressed I was and then how relieved I was. And then again, because he didn't reply, how stressed I was, then how relieved I was.
I mean, the question we've all been asking is, did he do it on purpose? Is he a genius? Is he malicious?
sicko?
Is he an idiot?
I think he's just a clown. Honestly, I just want to shake, not his hand. I honestly just want to shirt front him and just yell at him like, what are you doing? How can you run business this way?
Because I think yesterday I was cursing him from high heaven. I was planning to do all sorts of things with his number and name.
Sam was going to put his number into a trans dating site.
Dude, I was planning some sort of physical violence against this bloke. And then today he's delivered. And Ro, we asked you, like, how do you feel now, Ro?
Yeah, what are the feelings, bro?
I feel relieved in one sense. I'm just confused because I told you boys this. It felt like I was in a relationship with like a toxic ex. You know what I mean? Like,
It's one of the funniest
I've been love bombed, and then they just leave me for like an hour or like 3 hours. No response.
You're about to break up?
You're about to break up and come back in, and I'm like, oh, we're in. Maybe we're doing good, but
It's the constant, don't worry, you'll get it by tonight. Didn't deliver. And then it's, don't worry, I'll ship it tomorrow. Didn't deliver. Don't worry, I'll put on the flight and you'll get it by 6 p.m. tonight. Doesn't happen.
But the thing is, in between all that, he would send you like little evidence pieces. Here's the
He'd
photo.
keep you interested.
Here's the label. Here's the tracking. You know what I mean? So there was just bits and pieces where it's like, there's no need to lie.
To be honest,
Why did he lie?
if I'm looking at it from his point of view, you painted him as a very nonchalant, carefree bloke. It kind of makes sense that he's like doing his own thing. You keep annoying him, and that's why he just gives you a bit of evidence here and there's like,
Like, fine, leave me alone.
trust me, bro. Wallahi, trust me.
But how can
And
you
so
run
he just hopes that
enterprise?
satisfies your need, and you just fuck off and leave him alone.
Like I said,
I mean, it's a mental way to run a business.
like I said in the text, I just need to know one way or another. If you've scammed me, I don't care. Just tell me so I can move on and we can figure out a plan B. Anyways, this story's been going on for way too long.
Anyway, in non-Jason related news, did you see what happened at ANZ a few weeks ago, Ro?
Nah, tell me about it.
So how would you, if you were planning on making someone redundant, how would you do it?
I don't know. I feel like I would just sit them down, tell them to their face, mate.
So set up a meeting, face to face.
But tell it straight. Like, sorry, we don't need your role anymore. Here's a generous, severance package for you.
What if I told you ANZ did the exact opposite of that? They sent out automated emails to a number of staff saying, you have been made redundant.
I'll be honest, I don't hate it.
Are you serious?
Mixed thoughts?
Nah, dude, you can't be doing that.
Imagine that. You're just sitting there minding your own business and then you get an email from HR saying
See you
to pack
later.
your shit up and get out of here.
I don't mind it. I would never do it, but like objectively,
The most efficient way
the
to
most
do it.
efficient way to do it, and also from like a employee perspective, mate, there's no faffing about. No, like there's your stomach drops because you got a meeting from HR and you don't really know what it's about. You just get the email, you read it. Oh, I've been made redundant.
That's
Game's the game.
cold, but that's so cold.
But it wasn't on purpose, obviously. Surely they didn't do that on purpose.
No, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Still though, like if that's how you find out you get made redundant, that's mental.
I don't think it's that bad. I'll be honest. Be honest. If you
Yes.
received that email, would you be?
Bro, I'd be so confused.
Yeah, I'd be confused. But then I'd ask a couple of mates, and some of them would be made redundant,
No,
and
'cause
some of them would not.
I think the email wasn't an announcement that you are being made redundant. It wasn't step one. It was step two.
It was step 2. It was now that you have been made redundant, this
Okay,
is
yeah.
what you need to do. That's what the email was. Sorry.
All right, that's bad. That is bad.
Yeah. So your
Okay.
first question is
What?
what? And secondly, when did I get made redundant? So it was they automatically sent that email out before having the first meeting with them.
Well, obviously, though, that's bad. But I actually don't. I don't mind a little.
You don't
email.
mind step one being an email?
I don't mind it.
Nah, it's...
Be honest.
Because what does a meeting do for me?
It doesn't do anything. You just have to worry for 2 hours before the
It
meeting.
doesn't do anything, but it's the least they can do. Human decency. We just talked about how Jason gave you fuck all communication, and now you're going you'd be happy just to get let go via email.
I would want to hear a human.
You would want to hear it delivered from a human.
Why though? The outcome's not going to change. And all I care about realistically, if I'm being made redundant, what's the severance? That's all I care about. And if that's stated clearly and it's like a nice severance, mate, I'll shake their hand and walk away. I understand. As they say,
Game's
business
game.
is business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I get you, but I still want to be treated like human.
But why? Like realistically, why do you want to have that conversation? The uncomfortable conversation for them and you. You're just sitting there being like, nodding along to their lies about why you have been made redundant. Oh, market's been tough this year. We love you. You're a valuable employee,
That
but
is true.
unfortunately we've let you go.
Because
Who cares?
I'm not gonna have questions. I'm not gonna have anything I want to say.
I think the problem is if you're the type of person to get angry and want a bit of revenge-ish or want to try and grill the person who's making you redundant, yeah, maybe you want the chat. But I'm not that kind of guy. I don't think you guys either. You get the message? All right, well, that's unfortunate.
No, I still would want a courtesy pat on the back or something. Just all the best for the future from another human.
I understand. I just think I don't really care.
Interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's easy to say hypothetically. I reckon if it actually happened to you, you'd be like, what the fuck?
No, I would say it like that because it's a funny story. Like genuinely, it's funny.
You wouldn't want to look the person in the eye, the one who's making you redundant.
But it's not even the person who made me redundant.
That's true.
It's just some scapegoat being sent by the company, like a lamb to a slaughter. So I got to grill this person, and this person has no answers. She's just got to give me the company party lines.
I'm sure that's what's going to happen in the future. Like just redundancy via email, like.
Yeah, maybe when the robots take over.
I was going to say when the robots take over.
Well, one day you just can't log in anymore.
Yeah, and that's it. That would be pretty bad because that's confusing. Like that I don't know. And like the email that ANZ sent, because it's the second step, that's the confusion is annoying.
I'll tell you what, dude. This week, I don't know if you said this on the pod, but your friend of the show or your friend who's worried that AI is taking over and the billionaires are going to use AI to, kind of rip us apart. I genuinely believe that now.
Oh, really?
Dude, as soon as this AI gets agency, bro, we're fucked.
Yeah, one of my friends has recently become quite radicalized, I would say. About
please don't use that word on this, but you're going to get us flagged or something.
he's so worried about the thing of AI. He's like, I need to make it my life's mission to stop this future from happening. And he's like, all I have to do is convince. But then he got really discouraged because he's like, I can't even convince you that it's a massive problem. How can I convince the world? He was talking about writing manifestos and stuff. Like
we're getting a martyr or something.
We're getting to that territory.
Concerning.
So that was heavily worrying from my part. But I think that was just a phase.
You reckon he's calmed down a bit?
He still thinks it's a massive problem, but he's not writing manifestos anymore. he's chilling.
It's just so powerful, man. We use it at work, and I realize he can easily replace us in through 2 to 3 years. Like we're fucked. Like he can run financial simulations. Like it'll spit out an Excel with financial simulations, like 2,000 lines of Excel.
Is that your job?
Well, yeah, it's definitely some people out there who do that. And I'm like, what's the point of us then?
No need. There's two kind of schools of thought. The first is like once the robots take over, like they do all the work and then you're kind of given this universal basic income, right?
I have heard about this.
Beautiful. But then the flip side is like realistically, it's controlled by a very select few of people. It's not controlled just by the robots. It's controlled by the people who own the robots and it's their future. It's their world. They can do whatever they want.
We had an economist who came and spoke to us, like this 56-year-old guy. And then he was like basically just saying what you said, like AI is taking over. Everyone will just get UBI. And then someone else, like a young guy asked, oh, like, what about us? Like, how can we, avoid that? And he's like, unfortunately, there's going to be one generation who are scapegoated, and that's you guys. He called us scapegoats.
Oh, he's talking about our generation.
Our generation.
Lambs to the slaughter,
Yeah,
mate.
sorry. He called us the sacrificial generation.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Nice uplifting news.
That being said, he also said, like, dude, there's been no better time in history where it's been easier to become a billionaire than now.
A billionaire is
He's
a
like,
bit
you
of a
can,
stretch.
as easy as it is to become a billionaire, you can also become a peasant, is what he said.
Oh.
So you can choose what you want to be.
Right. So it's supposed to be an inspirational quote at the end.
But he said, vast majority of you will be sacrificed. And I just walked out of there. I'm like, well, that was a Friday afternoon. What a way to put a pep in my step for the weekend.
Yeah. They do say like the first like one person billionaire, like $1 billion company is coming up soon because of AI.
What do you mean? I was like, it'll be a company of just one man.
It'll just be a one man
or woman. Sorry.
Yeah. $1 billion company.
Really?
That's what they're saying. But I don't know. I'm also obviously bullish on this future. I think it's 100% going to happen. But let's see. I'm hoping the next generation, my kids will be the sacrificial generation.
Nah, dude, it's going to be us. I saw this other video my mate sent me of someone created this like robot for fighting and like you can fight with it. And like in the video, the human was like bashing the shit out of this robot. It was hilarious. And the top comment was, mate, give it 10 years and we'll be the robots. Just getting walloped. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's daunting stuff, to be honest.
Scary stuff. All right, we said we are going to do imposter. We lied. We're going to do The Price is Right. But this time we're going on Facebook Marketplace and having a look at some items. The game is simple. Sen versus Migs. Migs and Sen will basically be given an item and they've got to guess who or how much it costs. Closest person wins. So the first option is nearly new, dark rustic style solid wood chest of drawers.
Solid wood chest of drawers. I reckon they're pretty pricey.
But it's nearly new. It's not fully new. It's nearly new.
You were going to get it. Do you want us closest to or?
Yeah, closest to the price. You can give me, whatever, nearest dollar if you want.
All right. Chest of drawers. How many chests are there?
It's 5. It's 5.
Five.
Yes.
It's a big boy.
Nearly new, big boy, solid wood. I reckon this is high hundreds. This seems like a high value ticket item. I'm saying $759.99.
I'm
Migs?
going a flat 3 hundo.
Migs, very, very close. $260.
Damn it.
A bargain, mate. $50 a chest.
Yeah, what the hell? That seems cheap.
All right. Next up, we have brand new board games. Monopoly, Battleship, and Game of Life.
I don't even know what that
Did you say
last one
brand
is.
new?
Brand new.
Why would you buy that off Marketplace?
How much is a board game these days?
And whatever the market price is, it should be less on Marketplace because otherwise I'm just going to go to Big W and buy it. Why would I buy it off a random bloke? So I reckon Monopoly.
So I'll give you the games. You build Battleship, Game of Life, but electronic banking, Monopoly Gamer.
Okay.
Monopoly Gamer.
Have you heard of this
Never
iteration?
heard of Monopoly Gamer.
Is it a Monopoly, just a different version?
It's Mario Kart Monopoly.
Shows.
Oh, but it doesn't look like traditional Monopoly.
Is that a a Switch game?
No, it's board games.
Definitely a board game?
Yeah.
3 games, bro.
Yeah, I want 3 prices.
Three individual prices.
Bundle it up,
Bundle
mate.
them up.
Bundle it
Bundle them
up.
up.
I'm going to give you a flat $80, bro.
Okay. Mix.
I'll give you,
Sen?
$50.
$95 for all 3 games.
That's for who's paying?
To be
that,
fair, a
mate?
board game goes for like $30 to $50 each.
I'll
the
give you
worst deal in the
prices.
world.
You build Battleship, $25 they want. Game of Life electronic banking is $40 and Monopoly Gamer is $30.
No one's buying that shit, dude.
All right. Next up, we have a ball toss play set. So it is a children's game where you kind of toss a ball into a net. It trickles down into...
I'm not paying a single cent.
Thank you for the mechanics of that, bro. Did I see in the top left, it is an Anko.
It is an Anko.
Oh,
What do they put on Marketplace? Free or best offer?
yeah.
It
I
has a
wanna put
price on
that.
it. It has a price on it.
I'll say $20. It can't be anything more than
I'll give you
$20.
$11.
Oh, Migs. $10
Oh, fucking hell.
for the Anko. All right. Next up, we have a tailor-made burner superfast golf driver.
Tailor-made.
Tailor-made.
What's the condition?
Looks like it's in good nick.
It is in
Well, that
decent
looks
nick,
brand new,
actually.
mate. Wait, is it the whole set or just the driver?
Nah, I'll read it out. It's just the driver. Available firm price in very good condition. Cash on pickup in Lane Cove.
All right. How much is a set? A tailor-made set, I would imagine. You're looking 4 figures. Am I right, Ro?
I've actually never bought a golf set, but it's expensive. 4 figures for sure.
Easily, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The driver, I would
Famously, one of the most
Probably-
important clubs.
imagine, I would say in your top 4 pieces in your set. Top 2 even.
Probably also the most expensive
Yeah.
individual piece
Yep.
out of
Yep.
everything.
I reckon a good driver. I'll say $200. I have no idea. I'm shooting blank right now.
I'm going to go $500.
$500. Mate, this one's a bargain. $100
Oh,
for
really?
a driver.
Dude, I'll go buy that.
This guy's name's Arvo.
You might message him right now.
Yeah, that feels really, really good,
So
actually.
you gave his name out and you gave where he lives.
Yeah, so if you want a tailor-made driver, go talk to him. All right, next up we have a vehicle. We have a Mercedes-Benz
Oh, yeah. Okay.
2013 A-Class.
Which A?
So it looks like one of these ones.
Okay. All right. 2030. How many kilometers?
A200 AMG. Little hatchback.
Gee.
Right?
They didn't make the AMG in the A200.
I don't know. It says AMG on the back, unless this guy's swapped out the body.
How many kilometers?
It's a good question. He doesn't actually write that in his description, nor are they in the photos, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm going to go 35 grand. I know nothing about cars.
I reckon this is
Wait, hang on. It's like 200,000 kilometers.
Huh?
okay.
200,000.
Yeah, it looks like it. I see
I'm going 25K.
This is probably 10K.
$10,000 on the
yeah.
dot. Mate, this thing's not selling because it was 11,000.
It's a 12-year-old car with 200,000 on the clock. Who's
Oh,
buying
that
this?
is 12 years ago.
All right. Next up, we have simple guitar.
Is that the listing?
This is the listing.
Guitar.
Is there
just-
a brand or anything or?
Just guitar. It is honestly, oh no, the brand is Encore, if that helps you.
Yeah.
Ain't a Gibson.
Yeah.
Anna
I don't know,
Gibson.
Fender.
Fender. It ain't a Fender.
I'll say $50. 50 of my best.
Nah, surely not. I'm giving you like $15, bro.
It's $65.
Damn.
$15 you can pick up a guitar.
Yeah, 100% second hand.
I'm looking and I'm not seeing a single thing for $50. But maybe another musical instrument. We have a piano. We have a Rich Lip and Son antique piano, Stuttgart.
Which one was the brand in that? What you just said?
I think all of it was the brand.
I think it's the whole lot.
It's not a Yamaha.
No, it's not a Yamaha, but it's a beautiful vintage.
Dude, why are you
Piano.
saying this on? I feel like pianos are expensive.
Antique? Did you say antique? Was that the word you used?
Antique, yeah. It needs, I'll read the description. Antique piano needs tuning and restoring. Some keys have numbers on them as cannot get off. Price negotiable.
Tuning is cheap. Restoring is not so cheap.
An antique, yeah.
So that's got to knock some dollars off the price. But what does a piano go for?
I
What
don't
does a
know what a
normal
piano-
stock set? A couple hundred, surely.
I've never bought a piano.
Probably high 3 digits, a normal piano.
Unlike a brand new Yamaha.
Stop with the Yamaha. man.
Yamahas don't make pianos. they make like
They make
keyboards.
keyboards.
Oh, that's right.
I'm talking analog.
Do they make
I swear
pianos?
they make pianos.
They might make
They might.
pianos actually.
Anyways, a baseline piano, I feel, around $1,000 or so. I could be completely off.
Rich Lip and Son is the brand.
Yeah, but it needs both tuning.
Son.
Son Heung-min. It needs both restoring and tuning.
Mm.
Plus, there's numbers on the keys that I can't take off.
These are the numbers.
Let me have a look at that.
Yamaha grand piano goes for 15 grand.
Really?
Yeah.
Whew, I don't know.
So
Yamaha.
someone has just scribbled the keys and numbers.
Yeah, they put
So
the
probably they're learning
Mm.
and they just scribbled on it, but now they can't get it off.
I don't know, $500. I've
$300,
genuinely
bro.
no idea.
$3,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a Rich Lip and Son, man. They don't go cheap.
Is there any interest in this?
I don't
Well,
know.
Are
tell?
you interested?
Nah, I just want to know if this is a right price or someone just put a big price on it.
I think all analog pianos are pretty exy,
Yeah. Okay.
like relatively. But I think that wraps it up. I think Migs
I
takes
think
it
I just
out.
edged it. I think I just edged that one.
Well done.
Alrighty, we have Recast Patrol. We've found a couple of movies each, and we're going to recast these movies with various people that we think would fit the bill better. So I'll start us off. I've got, not a movie, I've just got Star Wars characters. So I've got Star Wars characters if they were played by F1 drivers. Alrighty, to kick us off, I've got Luke Skywalker. I reckon he can be played by Lando Norris.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good one.
Big main character energy for both of them. Bit awkward, and they're pretty whiny.
Yeah, I would agree. Lando potentially is the most whiny man on the grid, I have to say. Like all his interviews, mate, just allow it sometimes. You know what I
Moping
mean?
about all the time. Always, what is it? Whoa, like poor old me, poor old
Yeah.
Lando. Like, shut up for a second, man.
My F1 knowledge extends to Drive to Survive. And even I know Lando's the biggest whiner on the grid, man.
And how's your Star Wars knowledge?
My Star Wars knowledge is better than the F1.
You know what though? My first ever introduction to theater, I was playing a Star Wars character. Is it Mace Windu? Who's the brown guy? Is that Mace Windu? Yeah, they cast me as Mace Windu in year 3. I was the only brown kid in school. I never even read Harry Potter or like watched Harry Potter. They told me
Star Wars.
Oh, sorry, Star Wars. They told me go to like Kmart or whatever, Toys R Us, I think.
Yeah.
Pick yourself up the purple lightsaber and come back the next day. It's actually wild.
Modern day Samuel Jackson over here.
Crazy.
But yes, I 100% agree with
Aligned.
Lennon Norris's
All right.
Luke Skywalker.
Next up, Han Solo. I've got Daniel Ricciardo. I've cheated here a bit, no longer in the F1, but both of them are full of charisma and pretty nonchalant.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember Han Solo's character. Remind me of what he did.
He was
Him and
just
Chewbacca,
Yeah.
the boys.
Oh, him and him and
the
Chewbacca.
dynamic duo.
Right, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Well, Danny Rick's pretty funny. Was Han funny?
Han was more stoic, more sarcastic.
Then how you
No, he
putting-
gave off he was not directly funny, like sarcastic type energy.
So I guess in there
No,
a bit
I
different.
don't
But,
think Danny Ricciardo is like Han Solo at all, respectfully.
I went with
No, but they're the
charisma part.
charismatic ones. Everyone
And the
likes Han
nonchalance,
Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everyone likes Han Solo, but I'm saying if you want, like, I'd go like a...
Big personality would be Danny Rick.
Is Han Solo a big personality? Yeah, I would go like a Kimi Raikkonen. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Like that
True.
is sarcastic,
You know
funny,
what?
and, you know...
Good.
But
Very
again, not in the F1. But apparently we're breaking all the rules today.
good. All right. Next up, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've got Lewis Hamilton. Both are arguably the GOATs, but a bit past their prime.
Yeah, I'll agree with this one. Obi-Wan?
Is Obi-Wan the GOAT Jedi though?
I would say he is.
Is it like
considered
big-
up there as
Big Yoda is the GOAT Jedi.
Nah, dude. What has Yoda done recently, bro?
Or Palpatine, surely he's the GOAT as well. A bit of an
Palpatine is-
evil side to him.
But Lewis Hamilton's not evil though.
No,
That's true.
So in terms of GOAT Jedis or good, it's got to be.
but if we're talking like GOAT F1 drivers, obviously Lewis is there, but you got your Schumacher as well. Do you know what I mean? So your old classics, your
Nah, Lewis is
Sennas.
the GOAT.
You think so?
Yeah.
Over
easily.
Schumacher?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, all right. Palin, what's next?
Next up, I have Yoda. That's
Here we
Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, good. Perfect casting.
Much older than everyone else. Hard to understand at times. And impossible to tell if they're being sarcastic or being serious.
Spot on. I would say
This
spot
one,
on.
yeah, fantastic casting. I was literally thinking, if you're talking goats, like what's him, Yoda, mate, Fernando fits the bill perfectly.
For Chewbacca, I've got Valtteri Bottas.
The man with the mullet himself, beautiful.
Universally loved. Beautiful mane and incredibly loyal.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. And fun story about Valtteri Bottas. He's actually listened to the Critical Banter, the podcast.
What?
Did you not see the DM?
I saw this.
Yeah. So
No, tell me, remind me. I thought I swear I misread this then.
so one of the boys was driving, blaring TCB,
Oh,
windows down,
okay.
in South Australia.
Okay.
They pull up to a stop sign or a traffic light, and who's in the car next to them? Mate, Valtteri Bottas.
Okay, so I have remembered the story correctly.
Mate, so, and while they're discussing, mate, TCBs, we're in the background, we're ambiance.
That's crazy.
So Valtteri, mate,
Claim to fame.
if you're listening, hit us a DM.
Next up, I have R2D2, Yuki Tsunoda.
It just feels motivated somehow.
No, just small.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, bro. There's some motivations here.
I don't know why you put Yuki as R2D2.
How is that? No, they're both small and loud.
I think it's the fact that R2D2 like doesn't really talk. Like he's like non-verbal. I think that's where I'm getting the the vibes from.
But both are very resourceful if you give them the right tools and machinery.
Yeah, I mean, Yuki's been stitched up in the Red Bull, but at the RB, mate, he had a career.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Is it just the height? It could be just the
There's
height.
two short fellas.
Don't think too much about this.
Next.
Next up, C3PO, George Russell.
Yeah, I agree with this. Tall, stoic,
lanky, awkward,
kind
British
of annoying
man.
actually.
Yeah.
Very formal speech.
Boring. Yeah.
Yeah, this is spot on. I mean, yeah. George, when we were at the F1 in Melbourne, like all these drivers would come up and do like their speeches. Mate, Lewis came up, like you said, oozes charisma. And then you got your younger drivers, right? Your Kimi Antonellis and whatnot, who were just oozing youthful exuberance. George was just the guy who was trying to be a bit too cool for school.
He was trying to be too nonchalant.
Yeah, that
It's
was
not you, bro.
Yeah, just relax, man. Just let your
chalant.
shoulders down and be chalant a bit. You know what I'm saying? So fair enough.
Next up, I have Jabba the Hutt. Lawrence Stroll.
Yeah.
Subverting the genre.
Yeah, or Zach Brown maybe. I don't know. They both got.
No, I think it's Lawrence because they're both rich, fat, and annoying.
Yeah, but isn't it beautiful how Lawrence is giving his son a drive? I don't know.
It's his dream, mate.
6
true.
years now or 5 years.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, second last one. I have Emperor Palpatine.
Here we go.
That's Helmut Marko. Both manipulate people behind the scenes, ultimate strategists, and celebrate people's downfalls.
Is Palpatine evil? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
the
Then,
quintessential
He is
evil.
Yes.
all right. You know what? Perfect. Although Christian Horner he's evil in a different way, dare I suggest.
I was thinking of putting Christian Horner here, but
Yeah.
I felt like Helmut Marko because Helmut Marko is like very behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Not very a public figure.
He's the puppet master.
Correct.
Pulling. Yeah, you're right.
Jokes. I actually had two more. So second last one, Darth Vader, Max Verstappen. Both were child prodigies. Forget Lamine Yamal. Max Verstappen was the ultimate wunderkind. Both are clutch, have short fuses, and of course, Max is the father of Lando.
Yeah. Okay. I think Max Verstappen is because you know what? He just gets the job done. There's no nonsense with
No,
Max.
exactly.
You know
Business
what I'm saying?
only.
Business only. Mate, Darth Vader will give you one of these ones. Call it a day.
And then finally, Mace Windu.
There we go.
Obviously, Oscar Piastri.
Exactly what I had in mind. Why Oscar?
I didn't write anything else further to that. No, that was the end of that.
Alrighty, I'll go to mine. My one. I'm recasting K-pop Demon Hunters. Anyone watch it?
I know the song.
Golden.
Yep.
Play on. All right, K-pop Demon Hunters recasted with Premier League footballers.
Beautiful.
So I'll give you the characters and a description of them so you can...
Maybe let's play a game. You describe the character. I'll see which player you said.
All right. Character number 1 is Rumi, the leader of the Huntrix, the leader of the group that sang Golden.
Oh, okay, yep.
Who's a powerful vocalist, emotional arc with demon marks. So she's a good person, but turns out she has the marks of the evil people. So she's born evil, but she's good. Her characteristics are charismatic leader, burdened, but strong voice and carries weight. So a leader, a charismatic leader, but they're burdened.
Oh, charismatic leader, I would have said Virgil van Dijk, but I don't know about this burden part. It's throwing me off.
I've recasted them as Bukayo Saka, a young but mature leader. Bukayo Saka also carries responsibility for both England and Arsenal.
That is true.
Just as Rumi is carrying the responsibility of the human race for the Huntrix.
Is Saka, is he charismatic though?
Everyone loves Bukayo Saka.
Oh, there, okay.
Yeah, Arsenal fans,
Until he
non-Arsenal
misses a
fans.
penalty.
Yeah, we won't we won't talk about that. All right, next one we have Mira, who is the rebellious rich kid, and she's a visual main dancer. Some of her traits are she's flashy, athletic, bold, but a bit of a rebel. I've recasted her as Jack Grealish. Very stylish man, a very rebellious man, loves a drink. He's known for his, little problems off the field, but
Do you think the socks are too short?
I just think they don't go
Socks
over.
down.
I just don't think they go over his massive calves, man.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
His calves are so big, man. They're just restricting him. All right, next one. I've got Zoe, who is young, clever, sharp, and creative. She's the main rapper and lyricist of aforementioned
Wait, have you
Huntrix.
seen Demon Hunter?
Yes, I have.
Is it a good movie?
It's a fantastic movie.
Okay.
I would
seen the
recommend.
first 30 minutes of it.
I'd recommend everyone to watch it. It's fantastic.
Have you seen
but
it, Sam? Any interest in seeing it? Okay, all right.
just
So
listen to the
let's.
songs. All right. Young, clever, sharp, creative. I've gone Cole Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
Breakthrough star. What more can I say about Cole Palmer? I've got two more. Jinnu. We're now talking about the evil characters, all right? Jinnu is the idol who turned into a demon. Crazy as that. Conflicted between their fame and morality. They're charismatic, but they got a troubled, dark back history.
Thomas Party.
What did he do?
We don't talk about what he allegedly
Yeah, we
did.
don't.
What did Thomas
Nah,
Hardy
we'll
do?
talk about it off air.
That bad?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it off air.
Was it Kurt Zuma?
No, I have gone Kai Havertz.
So why have you done Kai Havertz?
Because Kai Havertz, he was
he's
this
German.
No, because he was this big wonder kid. He was the next star, but then goes to Chelsea. He does a bit good, but then everyone hates him.
So you've gone philosophically.
Yeah, and then he moves
rather
to-
than actually evil.
Exactly. Then he moves to Arsenal. Everyone hates him there as well. So he's just an unlike character. Last one, I have Guima, the king of the demons, the main evil character, the overseer, the overlord of all the evil. A menacing, commanding, larger-than-life figure. I've gone Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, fuck you.
Nah, he's a leader. He's the big leader, but he is commanding. He's brooding. He's someone you don't want to fuck with.
Is he
You
evil,
don't
though?
disrespect Van Dijk.
Thank you.
What was that?
Is he evil?
Van Dijk is an evil man. Defends with aura. He's evil,
Who would you put instead? Who's the most evil player on the football pitch,
but also a leader.
but also a leader?
Sergio Ramos is what I would have said.
Oh, really?
That does fit the bill. That does fit the bill. But
Can you give me a 30-second summary of this movie so I can think if I want to watch it or not?
you're not gonna like.
I'll tell you the 30-second
All right, here we
summary.
go.
All right, you got this like K-pop, or like this girl group, except they, when they sing, project a force field which stops the powers of evil.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
Okay.
And then turns out the leader is also got.
Hey,
these problems.
spoilers. Hey.
No, that's not a late spoiler. That's early on in the movie. And then the evil people have gotten hold. They've got a stronger hold. So now it's
So they got to sing their way to bring peace back to the.
So
Sing
the
their
song,
way
you know,
freedom.
Golden
Yeah.
brought a lot of peace. It's a fantastic movie. Look, the description's poo, but if you actually watch it, it's fantastic. Alrighty, that is K-pop Demon Hunters recasted as Premier League footballers. Let us know if you enjoyed this segment. We'll bring a couple more if you did.
Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Again, like I said at the start, if you haven't, pause this episode. Even though it's right at the end, get to Sneaker Laundry. Look at the cards that Rohit painstakingly got us. And shout out to Jason as well for all his efforts, I must say. The GOAT of this week's episode, and we'll catch you guys next week.